Drummers, hello! So, you're here at the studio. We've had a bit of a switch around. The acoustic kit is down the yellow end this week. Nice. So, strange times ahead. We may not be able to have face-to-face drum lessons for quite some time. We don't know yet, but I hope that all the drummers that I work with, all my students, are going to be able to keep up your skills and the development of your skills during these times. Now, a lot of people are going to be having their lessons online, and that's cool. We can do FaceTime and WhatsApp and Zoom and all those kinds of things. Some people, that's not going to work as well because either for technological reasons, maybe practical reasons, like you don't have a drum kit at home, financial reasons, because I know these are kind of going to be tricky times for a lot of people. Maybe it's not practical for you to have a lesson online, no, to keep up regular lessons in this next little period. So I thought I'd make a little video every now and again and send that to you as a little way of keeping your skills sharp. So today is going to be a really basic idea, talking about time and the subdivisions of units of time. And if that sounds a bit fancy, I'm talking about a beat and splitting up that beat into different rhythms. So I'm going to put a metronome on. The metronome is going to be 75 beats per minute. I had a little experiment earlier to check the volume of the metronome and my voice and the kit, and I hope nothing's too imbalanced or that the click isn't too shrill or anything like that. So we've got a beat, 75 beats per minute, and we've all, to some degree or another, messed around with keeping this beat and turning this beat into stuff on the drums. So we're going to start off with a very simple thing, quarter notes or crotchets, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Dead simple, we've all been there. Eighth notes, or quavers if you prefer, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and can we go back and forth between those two things for a minute? Been there. Simple but very effective way of warming up. Here's your next step, which is a triplet. Now a lot of you will have been here as well. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. There's a lot of ways to play a triplet, but what I'm recommending here is that you play single stroke triplets, which is right triplet, left triplet, right triplet, left triplet. So it's all hand to hand. Right, left, right is your first one. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right triplet, left triplet, right triplet. So because you've got two hands, happily, and 3 notes in your group, you'll end up with the right hand leading the first triplet, the left hand leading the next one, the right hand leading on your low tom, the left hand leading on your floor tom. Right triplet, left triplet. All good so far? Happy days. Can we try putting all 3 of those together in a sequence? So we're like... little thought for you here, passing thought, because this is a video, you can of course choose how you want to use it. You can play along, so like just then I did a couple of rounds of that, so if it's helpful to play along, you can. stop and start. The click is 75 beats per minute, so you can listen to an exercise, have a little go, stop the video, put your own click on, try it a few times, play it as long as you want, jump back in again. However, tie a piece of string around your window, around your phone, dangle it out the window, and go, look at this guy, what's he think he's doing? So however you want to use the video, go for it. So crotchets, quavers, and quaver triplets, or quarter notes, eighth notes, and eighth note triplets is what we got so far. Can we go 16th notes? And I count for our 16th notes: 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Together in a sequence. Now I had a little wobble there going into the first set of triplets, which isn't a great example, but I was too busy thinking, oh, maybe I should have tuned my drums before doing the video. But I'm new to this, so you know, we'll work all this out as we go along. Hopefully these videos will keep getting better, that would be nice. So, we've got 1 note in a beat, 2 notes in a beat, 3 notes in a beat, and 4 notes in a beat. Crotchets, quavers, quaver triplets, semi-quavers, or if you like, quarter notes, eighth note triplets, 16th notes. Here's the next one, which is your 16th note triplet. Now, most of you will have had a go with this at some point. Some of you might not have done this much. So, for our 16th note triplets, there are 6 notes in one beat. So, that is that kind of rhythm. Bear with me for a second here. You can either take your 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and split those split each 8th note into another little triplet. So you end up with da 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 da. So that's a great exercise in itself. Or you could take an 8th note triplet, which we were playing earlier, and you could double up the amount of notes in there. So you could be going. Let me do that on here so you can hear it. So we've got like. Right. Sorry, can't say it fast enough, but you know what I'm saying. So there's your 16th note triplet. Now there are ways of counting your 16th note triplet, but it tends to be fast. So maybe you can't go like 1 triplet and triplet, 2 triplet and triplet, 3 triplet and triplet. It's a bit of a gobful. So, but if you can hear. If you can hear that sound, you just play along. Play along, or again, like I said earlier, stop the video, put your own click on, have a little play. It doesn't have to be around the kit. It'll be back and forth, 2 voices. These 2 are handy, snare drum and high tom, so you don't end up with any sticking dilemmas. Could be once round as well, it doesn't have to be a never-ending loop. If you could do 1 bar. thank you very much, and then have a little break and then try it again. Now, obviously, I'm phrasing all of these. Beat 1 on your snare drum, beat 2 on your high tom, beat 3 on your low tom, beat 4 on your floor tom. Doesn't have to be. You can do it all on your snare drum. The reason I've set it up like this is because it's easier to hear these different rhythms and not end up kind of going. Am I playing the right speed? It's harder to tell if you're just playing on a snare drum, and I'm not there to pester you. Go, oh, you played that a bit fast or a bit slow. So use your 4 voices to kind of help you hear that phrase. So where's this going? We're going to put all of those subdivisions together in one sequence. So we got our quarter notes, sorry, that's a rubbish entry, 8th notes, triplets, 16th notes, and 16th. There's one strand of your phrase. I'm going to play that a few times, hopefully it'll get better as I play it, and if you play along, hopefully it'll get better as you play it as well. So. There you go. On the face of it, it's a really simple exercise. We're just subdividing a beat into more and more notes all the time. To execute it well is a thing that we can all work on. That better and better ability to manipulate time and to chop up time however we want is a really fundamental thing to playing the drums. So even though some bits of the exercise you might be like, oh my god, yeah, I know, I've done all this before. No harm in doing it again. The more familiar you are with moving between these different subdivisions of one beat, the more mastery you have over rhythm, the better you can play the drums. So, that's one exercise, to work on those timings individually and then to build them up into like one sequence, hopefully one that you can take round and round. Second exercise, number 2. Choose any 2 of those subdivisions and move back and forth between them. So let's say, you choose one. I can't hear you, sorry. So let's say 8th notes and 16th note triplets. We did that earlier actually. It's a great little exercise. Could do half a bar of each. Quarter notes and 8th note triplets. And so on. Could be some quite simple ones that you've done a lot before, like 8th notes and 16th notes. Do half a bar of each, 1 and 2 and 3 and 2. So they could be quite simple ones, or they could be quite challenging ones, like your eighth note triplet, your quaver triplet into your 16th notes or your semi-quavers. That's exercise number 2. You can take any 2 of these subdivisions and move back and forth between them however you like. This is exercise 3, and this is where the money's at. You can do this on your click. You can do this with a piece of music on. We're going to play a 20 bar sequence. Bear with me here. 3 bars of groove and a bar of fill. 3 bars of groove, 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 bar of fill. You know the drill. But every time we play the fill, we're going to use a different one of these subdivisions. It doesn't matter what your groove is, you can play on your hat, you can play on your right, you can play with a nose, however you fancy. So we're going to do 3 bars of groove, 2, 3, play quarter notes. Another 3 bars of groove, 1, 2, 8 tones, 3 and 4 and 1. Triplets next. 3 triplet, 4 triplet. The groove over here on your right cymbal, that's all cool. 16th notes. And the last one is your 16th note triplet. 3 and 4 and. So, really simple exercise, but it's got loads of mileage and it's working on some of the most fundamental aspects of playing the drums. Ah, little midgie flying past, got him. So, let me stop my click a sec. Boom. Yeehaw! Any non-drummers would have gone mental by this point with like 15 minutes of non-stop metronome, but hopefully you'll be safe. Don't sue me. If the metronome's too much, just switch the video off. So yeah, you can play that as it is. If you haven't got a drum kit, you can play all that stuff on a practice pad. You can play it on the back of a hardback book. You can play it on a windowsill. Check first, whoever owns the windowsill is not going to mind. You can play it on the inside of a door, anything that's not going to dent. You can play it on a pillow if you fancy a challenge. The pillow doesn't give you any spring back, so it's harder work. But it's all possible. You can play it on 2 saucepans. If this is all kind of, if you're like, yeah, this is all obvious, then start to move your phrases around the kit, you know? You might, with some of the safe ones, like, you know, 8th notes and 16th notes, you'd be playing that stuff for ages. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You know, chuck it all around the kit. With maybe, say, your 16th note triplets, if you're less confident with those, or the 8th note triplets, if you've kind of, if the timing is not quite secure yet, keep it voiced around your 4 drums. But you can take that exercise and you can keep it as safe and simple as you want, or you can blast it out around the kit as much as you want, and hopefully there'll be enough in there to keep you entertained for a little while. So, thanks for watching. If you've got this far, well done. You will already know that I talk too much, and in our lessons you can't get a word in edgeways, but now you officially can't get a word in edgeways because it's just me jabbering on and playing the drums, but hopefully it'll be useful. Scroll back, scroll forward, find the bits that are useful to you, stop, start, have a bit of a practice, do whatever you fancy with the video, but keep drumming, man. Check some tunes on, check the metronome on, or just jump on the drums and have a little go. If you haven't got your drums, get your sticks out, go for the practice pad, have a little twiddle. Hopefully I shall catch you soon. Take care, folks. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. Eat lots of veg. Get some sleep. Play more drums. Yeah. Ta-da.